right, a beautiful Thursday morning to every single person out there from the east, west, north, and the south, wherever this you might be watching us from. You're welcome to the show, our show, the only show that keeps you going each and every day. They call it Tea Time on Plus TV Africa. My name is Miles, the eighth wonder of the world, and I will be your host for the next few minutes. Now, if you join us for the first time and wonder what is Tea Time all about, all we do here is talk about entertainment and lifestyle. We bring it to this table and we analyze, dissect it in a very, very intellectual manner. Okay, we try not to take sides. We just sit on the face and just analyze it and intellectually, right? Anyways, I never do this alone. I have my ringleader, the click leader, the Ogarian one of Africa, Oyume Afia Elijah in the building. How you doing?
I'm fine.
You're looking fly as always. Yeah. I have my condition now. Show me the way. Just point me in the right direction.
Don't worry, you're already on the right track.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing.
Okay.
Yes.
So I don't become the poorest stars of the poor. How have you been doing? How was the premiere yesterday? She Must Be Obeyed.
It was fantastic,
right.
And I love the ambience. The fact that normally when you go out for events, normally you see red carpet, but this time around it was blue.
Blue. I saw it in your package. It was blue and lush.
I just really love the feel and all, and I had an amazing time. I got to meet all my faves, my people that I'm like, wow. So yes, it was really fantastic.
All right, cool. We might be talking a little bit about that very much later. Anyways, today promises to be very interesting. Today is Throwback Thursday. We go back in time to bring out some things that you might like. I don't do old though. And we have a very, very interesting personality in the building. There's music and there's this guy. Right? It starts with T, then B. When we get there, don't it? No, not tuberculosis. Stop it. What's wrong with you? See something. When we get to that point, I'll let you know. Right? You can also be part of the conversation by calling in on 09098 408 408 and share your opinions on everything and anything we might be talking about. So before we get straight into the stories for today, let's see some videos that caught our attention, and we'll be back in a bit. All right, if you are a Nigerian, but let me bring it down to Lagos or Lagosian, and you don't practice one or two things before you go out. Like, I will not lie, I might not practice how to fight in my outfit, but I just practice, like, in case I need to run, I need to sprint, in case I hear hey and I need to move this way, I practice. Okay, would this be comfortable for me? Or in case I need to jump a very big gutter, that will it be comfortable? So I'm always like.
Yeah, actually, even sometimes people ask me like, Awime, why do you like wearing skirts? Or why don't you like wearing skirts rather? I'm always like that I prefer putting on trousers because in case of anything you'll be able to run, and and the way you run, trouser gives you this free movement. Unlike skirts whereby you are so confined and you cannot walk, and you cannot run, and you cannot do some certain things.
But have you ever had, like, in case I need to fight today, let me wear something that, in case they rip my shirt, I'll still. Have you ever?
No, I've never done that. My own is I just wear clothes, and anytime I'm putting on clothes, I always pick out clothes that I know that I'll be so comfortable.
Exactly. Comfort is the word. If you're in Lagosian or Lagosian, please, and anytime you're about to step out of your house, just think about it. If you're somebody who takes the public transport, think about some things you need to wear. If you're somebody who's a bike person, like, I love bikes a lot, right? So I put that I factor that into my daily. I won't advise anyone to adopt that particular strategy because you might end up in a police station, or I might be living daylights out of you.
Not even in Nigeria. You can't do that in Nigeria.
Do you understand? But please, if you're a salesperson or a sales rep, as in, you have to always think outside the box. How am I going to provide a solution to this particular problem some people have? Like your neighborhood, your demographic, the people you're going to be attending to. You just think outside the normal. Like we have shoes. You want to buy a shoe? There are some people on Instagram. Gosh, what makes them think by yelling and screaming and I'm throwing saliva at me? Hey, we're here again. Did I not tell you? Just look at. I'm like. Gosh.
Anytime I see, once I log into my Instagram page and I just see that, I'm like, not again. The worst is TikTok.
And they scream. Why are they screaming though?
I don't know. I feel like the reason why they do that, so that maybe people will like, when they scream, you like, okay, let me go to their page. Let me even see what. And
there's some Abba-made T-shirts that are like uniforms for a lot of people, and the way they'll be hyping it, like, have you seen this T-shirt? Okay. It's designed for the dogs. I'm like,
the Abba-made T-shirts. There are different grades. Yes, they have different grades of all these Abba clothes.
Okay. Yes. You will know. You will know.
No, I don't.
Okay. So how are you such a professional at this?
I'm just speaking based on what
experience.
Not experience. I don't wear about clothes.
Okay.
But I'm just speaking based on what I'm
Don't
doing.
worry, I'll ask Precious after this show. So she might be able to give me insight into that.
This is
Okay,
me.
so what made us think? Some of us, I did it. It was me. I just turned the book to one side and just write, oh, second term begin. May we pass and blah, 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 right? And like, okay. Why don't you just flip to the next and just start writing? Did you what were those funny things you did while you were in high school?
Okay, so when I was in high school, I did that. I folded my paper to the next. Then when the book now finish, I'll now go and buy new one and now put gum at the back and now gum it together. So the book will keep
And it'll be big guys as per serious students. And then they know you have all the notes.
But guess what? I was not serious. I was just, I was just
Accumulating notes.
So I should not be like, I used to go to school and I know to do anything.
I didn't really have a lot of my notes, as some of my notes were never ever complete. But thank God we are here today.
So have they ever flogged you because of e-com?
Notes, of course, so many times.
I thought I was the only one.
So many times. Also, but I think when I got to like SS1, all that stopped because I started becoming a prefect from SS1, SS2 to like graduate. So I had to just start leading by example now. So I didn't say, Shebi, you are not doing it. Why would that kind of thing? Anyways, the music industry has taken a very big twist in recent time.
Yeah.
In the past decade, it's grown from where we think it was to where it is right now. It's global, especially Afrobeats, right?
Afrobeats, yeah.
And now people begin to complain. A lot of people have been complaining like, oh, music has become very watery. It's all about just the beats now. I know a couple of artists, names we hold on to, that all you listen to is just the beats. There's no lyrics, there's no content, but the beats are always really extremely good, right? And we had an argument last week. I was like, you know what? Why don't we just go ask some people what music really means to them? What is a good song in your terms? What do you think a good song is? What makes a good song? What makes a fantastic song? And we went to the streets of Lagos, and this is what they had to say.
Abraham, Moses, Jacob, you are one family.
There's no thing like this sport in Nigeria.
See how your body just dripping diamond. Before it's the beat though, but now I think we have to be listening to the lyrics too. Before someone starts singing, help me, and I'm dancing like this, I don't get it. So now we have to listen to the words. When he's saying help me, say, hey, what's going on here?
For me, it's a little bit of both. Because sometimes, sometimes I don't even pay attention to the lyrics, and like the beat is like captivating, and sometimes the lyrics just grip me even more than the beat. So it's a little bit of both. I'm indifferent.
Good music. I mean, good lyrics, definitely. I mean, I do enjoy lyrics, and then fantastic melody and rhythm. Yeah.
The beat first, but I love when the lyrics mean something because then you can take something away from it. But once the beat is sick, I'm in.
Definitely the lyrics. I'm more of a lyric listener. When I listen to songs, I want to learn the words of your song first.
I think it's the lyrics. I connect with the lyrics because it inspires people to pursue their dreams. Yes.
The lyrics.
Both. Music, good lyrics, good beats, good rhythm, good melody, good harmony. I mean, all of them are contributive, towards making music wholesomely good.
What makes a music for me instantly is got to be the beats before the lyrics. If the beat is on point, I'm rocking to it.
Good music. It can be both the lyrics, it can be the beats, it can be the music video, whatever music is supposed to bring out an emotion. So whatever the emotion is when you hear it, as long as you like it, it's good music.
What makes good is a combination of both.
The melodies. I'm a melodies guy, so that's what makes good music for me. When I hear some chords, I'm like, ooh! And also the way riffs and runs, when people sing, I'm like, yay! So yeah, that's what makes good music for me.
I think for me it's more about the beats, because the beats will give me the action, the movement, so I think I'm more about the beats.
Something must actually draw me to the music. So I think it's actually the mastering, how it flows, and then I'll now take time to listen to, okay, what's this music saying? Most times it's actually also the beats. By the time I'm tapping my feet to it, I'm like, okay, are they calling me stupid? Let me find out.
I'll say both, basically. The beats, the lyrics, everything makes it for me. I mean, the beats, of course, makes it catchy. It makes you want to listen. The voice of the musician also makes you want to listen. Now, the lyrics keeps you.
Now, if the beat is good, but the lyrics is not good, it's just sounding back, back to back, we move on to the next thing. But if the lyrics is good and the beat is good and the voice is good, it's back, back to back, go to go, back, back. It's just dancing all through. So everything basically.
Wow, that's a very hard question because music is part lyrics, part beats. But I can't lie. You see right now, it's the beat. Oh, producers, thank you so much for what you are doing for Nigerian music. We love it and we love you.
Okay. It's the beat. For me, it's the beat that makes the music. Then comes the lyrics. Yeah.
Abraham, Moses, Jacob, you are one family. There's no thing like this sport in Nigeria.
See how your body just dripping diamond.
All right, there you have it. What makes good and fantastic music for you?
Okay, so what makes good and fantastic music for me is, I think, the beat. The beat attracts me to the song. So when I listen to the beat and okay, the beat is attractive, I would want to listen to the lyrics and all. Yeah, so for me, I would say the beat. The beat actually makes good music.
Okay, so I'm really big on lyrics. Like I'm big on content. I'm big. Yeah, the beats adds to it in addition, but in the world of today, majority of the songs we listen to are just empty. A lot of them are with no lyrics, just like that guy said, back, and you're just bopping away. You forget the whole essence of why are we doing music in the first place? It's supposed to take you to a particular place, take you on a journey, right? So let me hear something meaningful in your stuff. Like there's this guy, what's the I think it was Coca. He said, "Hasta la vista. Can I get to meet your sister?" Like, what is hasta la vista means bye bye. Like, so what's hasta la vista got to do with get to meet your sister?
Yeah, true.
Moving away from that, let's get into the stories for today real quick before we meet our guests. Now, this one is a very interesting topic because it has feel different reactions from people. Now, the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-olu, has issued a 2-day ultimatum to traders selling their wares on train tracks to vacate. Now, the governor warned that traders who ignore the warning will have their wares seized and taken away from them. He also said that he doesn't want them to lose their lives, that their lives are really important to him, that they should just please vacate the railway lines. Just hear from the horse's mouth himself, hear from our governor's mouth.
It is government road, that's why government built everything. It is for transportation, it's not for market. It is not for market. Mo sọ ja o, mo sọ fún yín o, mo ti fún yín notice ìjọ méjì péré. Àwọn tó tẹ ẹ̀dìyẹ gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá la máa kó lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ yìí. Báyìí lè dúró bí yo, kò ṣeé ṣe ìjọ ẹ̀ mo fi wá fúnra mi, kò ṣeé ṣe o. A lè níjọba ká fi owó ribiribi. Nítorí ẹ̀ ọmọ àfi sínú news máa fi sínú pépà àfẹ́ kí ọ̀kan kọ́ kú tí play bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣiṣẹ́ ìṣẹ́jú mẹ́wàá náà máa pa bí èèyàn kan máa kú sí mi ò fẹ́ wàhálà gbogbo ìwà mo dẹ̀ máa block market yẹn.
All right, welcome back to the show. It's still tea time. Now, there you have it. Now, okay, you don't really speak Yoruba or you don't even understand. All he was saying is what we said earlier. Like he said, this place is not for marketing, it's for transportation. It's a railway crossing, a railway line, and you don't have to be here to sell. I'm giving you guys 2 days to vacate this place, or when the task force comes, they will seize all your goods and you will not get any word of it back. So please, I'm begging you guys to just listen to me now. Your lives are really important, more than whatever is happening here. And it has caused a lot of mixed reactions online. A lot of people are coming for the governor while some are in support of the governor. What's your take on this?
Okay, so my take on this is, okay, I have 2 takes. One, it is not proper for you or for one to sell on the railway. It is not, because it is, how will I put it? When you travel to like other parts of the world, you don't see people.
Oh, it's there in India. Is it?
I'm talking about part of the world.
India is not part of the world.
I'm
Is
not talking about
India in space?
India is the world. But
there's a part of India, Mumbai, that look. It's like it's very close proximity. They just move their once the thing put their stuff back on the railway line.
But when it comes down to Nigerians, you know, we always do our things overboard. We always go overboard with the whole thing. And trust me, if the governor does not come out to address this thing, before you know it, even inside the train,
inside trains,
they will be selling something.
People
you
sell
get
people
and
stuff
all.
on trains
Now, I feel like it is not proper for people to sell along the train.
Not even
train
on the
on
track
on the
itself.
track. Do you get? I feel it's not proper. Then secondly, let me come from the eyes of the average Nigerians. I would always say that if it was during the election, he wouldn't do this. Do you get? He might even try to support them, help them sell and all these things. Do you get? But since election is over and now he has gotten what he wants and all, so now he can come out and give instruction and all. And aside from that, when they were doing the whole opening of the train rail,
rail line,
he said something. Was like that he was trying to caution us. He was talking about the electrocuted part of the this is that we should all be careful. So I just feel like he's just looking out for them. He's not trying to chase them away or say don't make your markets. There are other places you can make your markets and all, but not in that part.
I get you, right? But yeah, I also fall under two sides to this. Now, firstly, no normal human being, no normal human being, not Nigerian, should go and sell on the railway line. It's that place is not a trade zone, right?
Sure.
And that place is for the rain to cross, right? So why don't you just pack your load and go to the express and put it on the expressway and say, okay, since there's space here, we can do that, right? So no normal human should do that normally. He is looking out for them. But my question is this, and the question of a lot of people is this, okay, now that you have displaced these people, where do they go from here? Well, are you providing a space for them? Just like when they stopped lorries from parking on the road or passing here or there, did you make any provisions for these people? Where do they go from here? These people, this is their mode of livelihood. This is how they feed themselves. This is the only means. So what do they do from here? Just the same thing when they stopped Okadas from plowing the roads and everything. And I kept asking, okay, how are these guys supposed to survive? We're not providing them with any jobs. We're not providing them with anything. Oh, they managed to put money together to buy themselves a bike. I'm not supporting those people who do nonsense and rubbish with bikes. So I'm just saying, right? So how were they supposed to survive from there? So what is going to happen to these people now? They'll go home and do what? And be looking. They can't even provide. They can't afford shops for themselves. What is the government doing? You're just telling them to, okay, get off the railway. And let me tell you this thing. Before you were born, and before a lot of us were born, you see, that selling on railway tracks has been there since eternity. They've been doing it. So why haven't they stopped it all along and found a way to put these people in a particular place? Why is it giving them, I'm giving you guys 2 days to something they've known all their lives. They probably passed it down to their children's children. Aha, this is where we used to build. Yeah, yourself. Come on. So what do you want these guys to do?
Honestly, there are so many places where you can stay to sell your business or sell your markets. If you go to that, I believe that this railway is at that marina along CMS.
This one's Agege.
Is it Agege or CMS?
Yeah, CMS is Agege. There's everywhere railway lines.
There are places where you don't even need a shop. All you need is just your umbrella and you just.
You will still pay for those spots.
How much? How much are you paying? You are not paying. You are not paying up to the amount that shop owners are paying.
Okay, how much do you think an average roasted corn seller makes in a day?
Maybe
how much?
Average.
You see the ones that are even at our junction here, right here, they pay for that space. It's not free.
I know.
Somebody takes money from them for just mounting their umbrella.
Highest 1K or 500. It's not
how
much
much
more
do you
than
think
that.
they make daily?
Daily, let's say, if I thought they want to make money, let's say 10K.
You think somebody who sells roasted corn makes 10K?
10,500.
I don't think so.
Or 5,000 or 6,000.
To now go and rent shop, how?
No, that's why I'm saying that every business does not need a shop. If your goods are not something that I don't think you should get a shop. You can just stay by the roadside.
Okay, that brings me to another question. Okay, so every business does not need a shop. Okay, fine, fair enough. Will you patronize every business that does not have a shop that you don't know where the person is situated? Don't worry. I'm sure here when you come, if this is not work, when you come back here tomorrow, you meet me here. Abi, will you patronize that kind of person?
There are some business that.
I'm with you.
There are some business. That's why I said it's not every business. Now, people who are selling biscuits, all these. Don't worry.
No, I'm worried. No. I really want to hear from you.
Okay. Now you made reference to corn sellers. Do you expect a corn seller to have a shop for selling corn, for selling roasted corn?
Why can't you have a shop for selling roasted corn?
Why?
Why can't you have a shop where you store all the coconuts, all the corns, then you just bring them out when you need them? Your roasting pot or pan is right in front of your shop. Once you need them, you go to not just pour them out on the floor there by the gutter side, you remove it. No, put them in the shop, store everything, have the storage. When you're done, you pack all your stuff, put it in your store, and it's safe. How about that?
For me, my opinion is not. It's not every business that need this thing.
I just feel before they make this, give them this 2-day ultimatum. This thing has to be something that's been there forever. They should find an alternative for them. Where are we? Where can they stay? Even if you need them to be paying a particular amount. Okay, so this place is for you people to be settled. Right? Everyone should be off the railway line. Just like cattle herders, like, oh, this is where you guys can graze your cattle, or don't go to this. Like, just make provisions, not just displace people and expect a miracle. Boom.
Yeah, and I also feel like they don't want the place to be too crowded.
What
and
place?
like
Nobody should be on the railway.
Exactly, they don't want people to be there, and they don't want to start recording casualties and all those things. So I feel like that's why it's just telling them, just carry your
exactly. It's for your own good, guys. Anyways, let's go for a quick music break. It's Throwback Thursday. When we get back, we shall be meeting our amazing guests. Don't go nowhere.